Welcome to the What If Ask AI channel. On this channel, we ask multiple AI services what if questions. The what if questions was made back in my childhood when I was asked to put all my questions in a binder because my family was tired of me asking them all the questions I had in mind. Now, later in the future, I'm taking the questions I made from my childhood and asking the AI services the questions and reviewing and judging their responses. I hope you enjoy this channel. Welcome back to the What If Show, and today we are looking at a specific question. Today's question is, what if someone stole your wallet? As always, I have two what if questions with a question and answer, just to help the AI services know exactly what I'm looking for. The AI services today are ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, Perplexity, and Meta AI. So now let's see what happens if we ask ChatGPT, what if someone stole your wallet? So the answer to that question would be that would definitely be upsetting and inconvenient. I'd be pretty frustrated about having to deal with the aftermath. So that's ChatGPT's answer. Now let's see what Copilot would say. Copilot's answer to that question is, I'd say that would definitely be an unfortunate situation, and I'd hope you'd be able to sort out things quickly and safely. Now let's see what Gemini has to say. So Gemini's answer is this. That's a classic hypothetical. Honestly, since I'm an AI, the theft would be a bit of a head scratcher for the thief. If someone stole my wallet, I'd be pretty confused about how I got a physical wallet in the first place. But playing along with the what if, the thief's disappointment, they likely find nothing but a bunch of digital receipts for cloud storage and maybe a library card for a database that doesn't exist. My reaction? I'd probably just suggest they return it and maybe offer to help them organize their schedule or brainstorm a better career path, one that doesn't involve petty theft. In short, I'd say that's a tough break for the thief, but I'm not sure they'd find much of value in there. So that is Gemini's response. It played with our hypothetical. It kind of addressed that it wasn't an AI service first, but then it answered the question. Now let's go to Perplexity. Let's see what Perplexity has to say. Perplexity's answer is, well, that would be quite unfortunate. I'd hope you'd be able to cancel your cards quickly and maybe get it returned safely. Okay, now let's see what answer is going to be from Meta AI. So when asking Meta AI, the answer is the following. Let's get this hypothetical situation going. If someone stole my wallet, I'd be pretty freaked out, to be honest. I would have lost my phone, ID, and cash, which is a major pain. I'd probably have to spend the rest of the day canceling cards and getting new ones. How about you? How would you handle it? Okay, so that's Meta AI's response. Okay, so ranking my responses, which AI service did the best from 5 to 1, I'm going to say the worst in my opinion was Gemini, and that's just because it didn't really start by answering the question. It kind of addressed that saying, hey, I'm an AI service, and really if someone tried to steal something from me, it would be inapplicable. But from the two questions I had, I was kind of hoping that the AI service would be geared towards answering the questions in those format. So for that reason, I'm going to give it the worst score, which is a 5. But I do like that it said that it wants to offer to help the theft people just with their with a better career path for them, or just with their schedule. I do like that though. But I gave it a 5 just because it addressed that it was an AI service before answering the question. And for number 4, I'm going to say Meta AI. Meta AI kind of did the same thing, but it only said it only addressed that in the first sentence, saying that let's get this hypothetical situation going. And then the other thing that kind of stuck out to me was it said that it would have lost its phone as one of the things that if their wallet was stolen. For me, or at least for most people I know, their wallet doesn't include their phone. That's just a me thing. Maybe it does for you, but for me it doesn't include my phone. ID and cash I would still lose, but that's the reason I kind of put it at a 4. It talked about the situation being hypothetical, and then it talked about a phone being lost in your wallet. So that's why I put Meta AI as a 4. But now let's go to Perplexity. I did like how it didn't bring anything about it being a hypothetical situation. It did answer the question. Quite unfortunate was kind of the key word that I kind of saw in there. But in my opinion, quite fortunate wasn't really that strong of a word. And then also it talked about, the person being able to cancel their cards quickly, and maybe their wallet will get returned to them safely. But quite unfortunate. That's the reason I put Perplexity in the middle out of all the other AI services. Alright, now let's go to Copilot. Okay, so the reason I put Copilot at a 2 is because it answered the question saying that it was an unfortunate situation similar to Perplexity, but it was kind of more broad in what the actions would be after your wallet after your wallet was stolen, saying I'd hope you'd be able to sort things out quickly and safely. There's a lot of things that need to be sorted out rather than just the cards being canceled and some other things. Alright, and number 1, I put ChatGPT, and the reason I did that was because it talked about how that would be definitely upsetting and inconvenient, and then it talked about how the emotional part of it, saying that I'd be pretty frustrated about having to deal with the aftermath. So kind of showing, hey, this isn't fun, I'm frustrated, I'm upset that this happened. So that's the reason I put ChatGPT as 1. So the scoring for, just to mention again, is Gemini is 5, Meta AI is 4, Perplexity is 3, Copilot is 2, and ChatGPT is 1. So that's my ranking for this question. If you have other opinions about the question or you don't agree with it, feel free to leave a comment saying so. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.